Renewable energy in United States of America. Policy of renewable energy. Federal Production Tax Credits, PTC. First established as part of the 1992 Energy Policy Act to incentivize wind production. A PTC is based on annual production of electricity from approved power sources. Net metering tariffs allow customers owning renewable technologies, such as rooftop solar panels, to use the electricity generated from their technologies in place of electricity coming from the central electric grid. Renewable Portfolio Standards, RPs. Minimum amount of renewable energy sources electricity producers can use for power production. These standards can be either mandated. Feed-in tariff, FIT. Financially compensates customers owning renewable electricity generation facilities, such as a rooftop solar photovoltaic system. Political renewable energy. Renewable energy sources in the United States began in the late 1970s in the aftermath of the first oil crisis. Fixed price was based on the predicted avoided cost of fossil fuels, which made new PERPA contracts unattractive. Government investment in research and development peaked in 1981 and began a significant decline afterwards. Tax incentives were established but largely rescinded again in the early 1990s. Remaining tax incentives and investments in research development became subject to political battle. Public opinion. Most Americans are aware of America's ongoing energy boom. The United States is producing more energy from fossil fuels. Public is far less supportive of increasing the production of fossil fuels, such as oil and gas and nuclear energy. America's solar power industry is growing. In 2016, solar is expected to add more electricity generating capacity than any other energy source. Large majorities of Americans favor expanding renewable sources to provide energy. Renewable energy in Malaysia. Policy of renewable energy in Malaysia. The National Energy Policy of Malaysia was introduced in 1979. 1. Ensuring an adequate and secure energy supply based on the maximum use of indigenous resources. 2. Utilization that deals with the promotion of efficiency way to eliminate wasteful patterns of energy consumption. 3. Environment objective by achieving the supply and utilization objectives. Environmental concerns will not be neglected. Political in Malaysia. The government is committed to fulfilling its promise in the Pakatan Manifesto to increase the installed capacity of renewable energy. In October 2018, Energy, Science, Technology, Environment and Climate Change Minister Yeo Bee-yin announced the new net energy metering policy, where excess electricity generated by rooftop solar installation injected back to the grid would offset the intake from Tenaga Nasional Berhad, TNB. Making the proposition of installing rooftop solar far more financially attractive. This is arguably the most progressive solar policy in Southeast Asia. Liberalizing the electricity supply industry was the right decision for solar energy companies to not only supply and install solar panels but also to just sell solar energy directly to the consumer. Public opinion for renewable energy in Malaysia. Price of renewable energy technology. A majority of Malaysians are still earning an average income rate that is enough just for their daily needs. Thus, the government should develop the RE technology at an affordable price so that the people could afford and deploy it anywhere without any doubt about purchasing it. Public support on government initiative. The government should organize many related activities to introduce and educate the public on renewable energy in order to ensure the community is willing to pursue RE. Examples of such activities include a campaign to love the environment through energy conservation, giving incentives to reusers, and installation of RE in public places such as parks, rural areas, and public transports.